Truss versus frames. This is a truss. And this is a frame. Now, what are the main difference between the two? Let's start with the truss. For the truss, in every member or in every end of a member, this is the member. Truss can only be jointed here by what we call pin. So, a member of a truss should only be, if we assume a truss, the end of a member should only be pin jointed. So for a truss, you can put as many as you want external loads. You can put it here, the reactions, and then here, on every joints. But the only exception for a truss is that you cannot put external loads in between a member. Because if you put a member or a force in between a member of a truss, this member would become a 3-force member. So in other words, a truss should only have a 2-force members. So moving on to the frame, a frame on the other hand, you can join every member of it by any jointing method you want, but at least not only with a pin. You can connect it with any other joint you want. And then the difference is that a frame could be continuous at here. It has no end here, no joint here. Could be a whole system like this. So that's a frame. Also, in a frame can be a 3-force members. Because as we talked a while ago, truss cannot have a 3-force member or a member that carries an external load in the middle of its span. It should only be in the ends or at the joints. Whereas in frames can carry external loads in the middle or in the end. So that's it. To summarize it, truss can be both structural members. Truss and frame can be both structural members. For truss, it can only be pin jointed and has 2-force members only. For frame can be jointed not only by pin. And for frame, it can have 3-force members. So that's it. And as you can see, your picture can be put in a picture frame, not in a picture truss. Alright, peace.